Vanishing act. The lake disappears. The lake was there, then it was gone. It happened quickly. People were shocked. One day, the lake was full of water. Fish swam. Birds landed on its surface. The next day, it was empty. Only a muddy hole remained. The water seemed to vanish overnight. It drained into a small hole in the lake bed. Where did the water go? It was a mystery. Whispers and wonder public reactions. News of the drained lake spread like wildfire. People came from miles around to see the strange sight. Some were scared. They said it was a sign of bad luck. Others were excited. They thought it was a natural wonder. Stories and rumors flew around. Some people said a giant sea monster had drunk all the water. Others blamed aliens. Everyone had a theory. Science steps in, the quest for answers. Scientists arrived to investigate the drained lake. They brought their equipment. They wanted to find out what happened. Geologists studied the ground. Hydrologists looked at the water. They worked carefully. They were determined to solve the mystery. The scientists suspected a sinkhole. A sinkhole is a hole in the ground. It forms when the ground collapses. Could this be the answer? The Earth's hidden network understanding sinkholes. The Earth's surface is like a giant puzzle. Underneath the ground are rocks and soil. Sometimes water dissolves the rock. This creates empty spaces underground. These spaces can collapse. When they do, they create a sinkhole. Sinkholes can be small or large. They can appear suddenly. Sinkholes are natural. They happen all over the world. Sometimes human activities can make them worse. Section 5. A hole in our knowledge, unanswered questions. The scientists thought the lake drained into a sinkhole. This was their initial hypothesis based on the visible evidence of a sinkhole in the lake bed. They believed that the water had found an underground passage through this hole, leading to its sudden disappearance. However, as they delved deeper into their investigation, they realized that the situation was far more complex than they had initially thought. But there was a problem. The hole was small, the lake was big, the sheer volume of water that had vanished was enormous, and the sinkhole seemed too insignificant to account for such a massive drainage. This discrepancy raised more questions than answers, leaving the scientists baffled and eager to uncover the truth behind this geological mystery. How could so much water disappear into such a small hole? The scientists were puzzled. They needed more information. They began to consider other possibilities, such as hidden underground channels or fissures that might have facilitated the rapid drainage. The team knew that solving this puzzle required a comprehensive approach. Combining various scientific disciplines and methodologies, they studied the rocks and soil. By analyzing the geological composition of the lake bed, they hoped to find clues about the water's escape route. The soil samples revealed layers of sediment that hinted at past water flow patterns. But these findings were not enough to provide a definitive answer. The scientists needed to dig deeper, both literally and figuratively. They measured the water flow, they found clues, but the mystery remained. The instruments detected subtle changes in the lakebed's water flow dynamics, suggesting that there might be hidden pathways beneath the surface. Despite these promising leads, the exact mechanism of the lake's drainage continued to elude them. The team was determined to leave no stone unturned in their quest for answers. How did the water drain so fast? The speed at which the lake had emptied was astonishing, and it defied conventional understanding of hydrological processes. The scientists speculated that there might be a network of underground channels that had facilitated the rapid drainage, but proving this theory required more evidence. They needed to map the subterranean landscape to identify potential water pathways. Where did it all go? The search for the missing water led the scientists to explore nearby cave systems and underground rivers. They used advanced mapping techniques to trace potential water flow routes, hoping to find a connection to the lake. These explorations were challenging and time-consuming, but the team was driven by their curiosity and commitment to uncovering the truth. The scientists didn't have all the answers. Despite their extensive efforts and the valuable data they had gathered, the complete picture remained elusive. The mystery of the drained lake was a reminder of the complexities and uncertainties inherent in scientific research. The team knew that their work was far from over, and they remained dedicated to solving this enigma one piece of evidence at a time. Section 6, Nature's balancing act, impact on the environment. The drained lake impacted the environment. Fish died without water, birds lost their habitat, plants around the lake started to wilt, the local ecosystem was disrupted. It would take time for it to recover. The drained lake was a reminder of the power of nature. It showed us that even familiar places can change quickly. It reminded us that we are part of nature. We are not separate from it. Section 7, a world of mysteries, the allure of the unknown. The allure of the unknown has always captivated human curiosity. From the depths of the oceans to the vastness of space, the unknown beckons us to explore, to question, and to seek answers. This chapter delves into one such mystery that has intrigued many, the phenomenon of a drained lake. The mystery of the drained lake captured our imagination. As we stood on the cracked earth where water once flowed, we couldn't help but wonder what had caused this transformation. Was it a natural occurrence, or was there something more enigmatic at play? The dried lake bed, with its intricate patterns and desolate beauty, told a story of change and adaptation. It reminded us that there are still things we don't understand. The world is full of phenomena that defy easy explanation. The fog rolling over a mysterious valley, the dense forest that seems to whisper secrets. All these elements contribute to the sense of wonder and intrigue that the unknown brings. Each unexplained event is a puzzle piece in the grand tapestry of nature. The world is full of wonders. Unique rock formations that seem to defy gravity, waterfalls that cascade with a force that is both beautiful and terrifying. These natural wonders remind us of the planet's incredible diversity. They are a testament to the power and mystery of nature, urging us to look closer and appreciate the intricacies of our environment. Some mysteries are never solved. The abandoned buildings in rural areas, the ancient ruins hidden deep within forests, these remnants of the past hold stories that may never be fully understood. They stand as silent witnesses to history, inviting us to ponder the lives and events that once filled these spaces. Each ruin, each abandoned structure is a chapter in the book of the unknown, but that doesn't make them less fascinating. In fact, the very lack of answers can make these mysteries even more compelling. The misty mornings over a lake, the twilight that casts long shadows over a deserted landscape, these moments of quiet beauty are filled with potential stories. They remind us that the journey of discovery is as important as the destination. In fact, it makes them more intriguing. The unknown paths, the mysterious cave entrances, they all beckon us to explore further. Each step into the unknown is a step towards understanding, towards uncovering the secrets that lie hidden. The winding paths through dense forests are not just physical journeys, but also metaphorical ones, representing our quest for knowledge and understanding. The drained lake was a reminder to stay curious. As we watched the night sky over the barren lake bed, we were reminded of the importance of curiosity. The stars, distant and mysterious, seemed to whisper secrets of the universe. The drained lake, with its stark beauty, urged us to keep asking questions, to never settle for easy answers. It encouraged us to keep asking questions. The act of exploration, of seeking out the unknown, is a fundamental part of the human experience. Whether it's through the lens of binoculars or the simple act of walking through a mysterious landscape, each moment of discovery is a testament to our innate curiosity. It is this drive to understand that pushes us forward, that keeps us searching for answers. It showed us that there is always something new to discover. The sunrise over the drained lake, the unexpected discoveries in nature, these moments are reminders that the world is full of surprises. Each new day brings with it the potential for new discoveries, new mysteries to unravel. The allure of the unknown is a constant invitation to explore, to learn, and to grow. Section 8, Reflections on a Drained Lake. Lessons learned. The story of the drained lake is one that has captivated scientists, environmentalists, and the general public alike. It serves as a poignant reminder of the delicate balance that exists within our natural world and the profound impact that human activities can have on it. The drained lake was a scientific puzzle. Researchers from various fields came together to study the phenomenon, each bringing their unique expertise to the table. They examined the geological features, the soil composition, and the remnants of aquatic life that once thrived in the lake. Their findings provided valuable insights into the history and evolution of the lake, but also raised new questions about the future of such ecosystems. It was also a lesson. For the local community, the drained lake became a focal point for education and awareness. School groups visited the site, guided by park rangers who explained the significance of the event. It was an opportunity for people of all ages to learn about the environment and the importance of conservation. It taught us about the power of nature. The drained lake was a stark reminder of how quickly and dramatically natural forces can alter the landscape. The strong winds that swept through the area and the powerful waterfall that continued to flow nearby were testaments to the relentless and unpredictable power of nature. It showed us how much we still don't know. Despite the extensive research and analysis, many aspects of the drained lake remained a mystery. The puzzled expressions on the faces of the researchers highlighted the limitations of our current knowledge and the need for continued exploration and study. The event brought people together. The drained lake became a gathering place for the community where people came to share their thoughts, concerns, and hopes for the future. It fostered a sense of unity and collective responsibility as individuals from different backgrounds and walks of life came together to discuss the implications of the event and what could be done to prevent similar occurrences in the future. It sparked curiosity and wonder. The sight of the drained lake left many in awe, especially the children who visited the site. Their wide-eyed amazement and the flurry of photos and videos taken by visitors captured the sense of wonder and curiosity that the event inspired. It was a powerful reminder of the importance of nurturing a sense of wonder and curiosity about the natural world in the younger generation. It reminded us of the importance of science. The drained lake became an outdoor classroom where scientists conducted experiments and demonstrations to educate the public about the scientific principles at play. It underscored the critical role that science plays in helping us understand and address environmental challenges. Most importantly, it taught us to respect our planet. The event inspired many to take action, whether it was through participating in cleanup activities, planting trees, or advocating for environmental protection. It was a powerful reminder of our responsibility to care for and protect the planet for future generations. We need to understand how our actions affect the environment. The drained lake served as a stark illustration of the consequences of environmental degradation. The polluted water flowing into nearby rivers and the deforestation in the surrounding area were clear indicators of the impact of human activities on the environment. It highlighted the urgent need for sustainable practices and policies to mitigate these effects. We need to protect our natural world. The drained lake was a wake-up call, reminding us of the fragility of our ecosystems and the importance of conservation efforts. It emphasized the need to protect our natural world, not just for our own benefit, but for the countless species that depend on it for survival. The event underscored the interconnectedness of all life on Earth and the critical role that each of us plays in preserving it. Section 9. The future of the lake, awaiting nature's course. What will happen to the drained lake? Will the water come back? Will the sinkhole grow larger? Only time will tell. Nature is unpredictable. It often surprises us. The drained lake could remain dry, or it could refill with water. One thing is certain. The drained lake will continue to fascinate us. It will remain a reminder of the mysteries that lie beneath our feet.